Welcome to Triforce Blitz, an Ocarina of Time randomizer setting set different from anything you may have seen before. Instead of racing to see who can defeat Ganon first, players will scour all of Hyrule to locate the 3 Triforce pieces, Courage, Wisdom, and Power, throughout the many dungeons of Hyrule. Racers are given 2 hours to find as many pieces as possible. Whoever finds the most pieces by the end of 2 hours, or first to find all 3 pieces, wins. To assist you in locating these pieces, the Gossip Stones around Hyrule will provide crucial information for you, most important of which are 3 of the 4 Gossip Stones outside of the Temple of Time. These stones will provide the number of items logically required to reach the location of that specific Triforce piece. Let's see if I'm able to decipher all of the information and locate all of the Triforce pieces.
Let's jump in and let's see what to start off with in this Triforce Blitz Season 3 seed. Okay. Minuet start is nice. I actually really like Minuet. Spirit Medallion can be pretty cool, but we'll have to see how that turns out. But we are starting the seed now. Time's going. Gotta get in. Gotta get some rush going. Triforce Blitz. Woo! Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I do think Triforce Blitz is the most successful thing that we do on the OTU channel, which is not bad, but it is also one of those things where I look at it, I'm like, ah, okay. 2, 10, 18, 2, 10, 18. 2, 10, 18, Ganon's Castle. Again, we need these 2 to be relatively quick. I want to play games with my friends tonight. Oh my god, old habits die hard. We're not buying a shield. What is that? That is some degen just coming back into my mind. After not buying a shield for millennia, my brain was like, yeah, go pick up your rupees so we can buy a shield. Alrighty, quick cack pass, and then we'll go river, and then we'll play a minuet and do... How do I want to do that? It might just be minuet and then save and quit and save that for a child. Unless I get hinted that something could be there. The 2 is interesting. The 10 sucks. The 18 is just awful. What do we got? Is that a go-to? Did Dongo's Cavern play at all ever? Zelda's Lullaby to Mirror. Mirror. Very good game choice. It's one of my favorites. I love Ocarina of Time. Zelda's Lullaby to Mirror Shield is crinky dink. I'll take the bigger heart, because if we have to do some stupid shit like fire, would like to get that done ASAP. Saves us from having to worry about tunics. And look at that, right away. Potential going. How fast are we going? Relatively. We have an 18 step, yeah. That's what sucks, is that we do have an 18 step. So we have Zelda's Lullaby unlocks Mirror. What is our dungeons? Deku, DC Shadow. Okay, that's probably it. Probably got to get our ass into Shadow. Well, no, we need ZL to beat Shadow, so no, that's not it. Piece of heart on 20. That's always good to see. Get we ball. I'm willing to do a lot in Dodongo's Cavern, maybe fall into choose. Skips Graveyard does strength 1 DC. Yeah, one of those is a dungeon where a piece can actually be. The other one is the graveyard. Ew, gross. No, thank you. KLO thinking that he's better. He might be. We don't want to let him think it. River's dead. And KLO thought that I was a fool, but no, KLO is the one who is a fool. I have gotten beautiful information, including to skip Zora's River, which I never do unless I'm told. What an idiot. What a fool KLO is. Watch us get a hint that DC is foolish. What if both hints for DC foolish is in Graveyard? Ooh-wee! Who could it possibly be? Is it me being correct? Oh, I have 6 pennies in my bank account. Hey, that's 6 pennies, man. That's pretty good. This fool, this blundering fool KLO is, indubitably. Surely KLO is correct by skipping the hook shot in DC. How do I want to tackle this? We definitely leave. Let's go Goron City. I can do stuff with strength. My thought is we've got to go into forest now. And we can open up the forest way now as an adult, and I think that's correct. That way, child, when they're doing Kokiri Forest, I can maybe pop in if I need to. There we go. We're doing things. We're doing things. I don't know if they're right things, but we're doing them. Heart would be Pog. Oh my god. Ask and you shall receive. We're gonna check this. We're gonna play Bolero. We're gonna do... Ooh, there is something on the right. We'll have to check that out. That's another big heart. There is that CL, and we know CL unlocks Mirror Shield. Now, the operative question is, what do we do with CL? I watch British YouTubers. Somebody has to. Lon Lon's Path to Wisdom. That'd be Bog. Taylor's theorizing, what if people were contractually obligated to watch British YouTube? The worst crime. Started with Minuet, did he immediately get the song? Weird. I never get the song first. I have a path. If I get the song first, it could throw everything off of what I'm doing. Is Cinder in the middle of eating? Weird. It's true. Who knows what dangers could happen if you had to think too early? God damn it. I thought you would never understand KLO, but here we are. You understanding. This was a mistake. Woo-wee. Well, I mean, don't mind if I do. We're pink now. Forest does give us an item if we beat it. Look at this guy hitting us with this was a mistake while spoiler log his bow all the way. I'm not gonna justify your stupid comments that may be true, but like, isn't that all part of the story, a part of the lore that we're working with? Got him, coach. Not bad. Deku Tree is wisdom. Good to know. Honestly, really cringe hint to have Deku Tree being on the path next to the Deku Tree. Song of Storms is Burning Cat. We were neck and neck the entire time. That was not true. You were like 3 ahead of me. Slang shit. Oh, I had hook shot. I could have made this faster. Domain is power. Wait, what the? Domain is power? The one I've not played because it's had so much hate and I just never had the time was Skyward Sword. That was one that I did not play and I wish I did. Ooh, strength upgrade to Boomerang. You know what was cool that nobody talked about? The boss in Phantom Hourglass that turns invisible, but you can see through its eyes at the bottom of the screen. What the hell? That's cool. I don't remember that one. Song of Time is OOT. Okay. Maybe we can scamage GTG with that. Maybe that's what's a problematic part of the scene. I've had that before where GTG is actually just like something big. I'm sad that I can't play Spirit Tracks right now. My copy has gone missing. And the one on my Wii U is sadly the trigger to open homebrew. No, dude. Lake Hylia's Foolish is great. So we've got Zora's River, Lake Hylia, Domain being Path for Power. Alrighty, quick little cack hit for shooting gallery game. Then we save and quit, do Ganon's Castle. Also, I figured out you can do this. Isn't that sweet? Saw ZFG do that in a video today, and I was like, huh, Neat. Alrighty. We at least have like a really good path to go through here. We know strength is probably the important thing from CAC, but I cannot sleep on doing this exact one check, or else I'll never do it again. Nope. Okay. Dampe would like to be seen. Oblige him. Glad I did this first. It's all that practice. Look at that. Look at that! Holy shit. Fajitas sound fantastic. Anything Mexican sounds fantastic right now. I'm a big when we get Mexican, and it's usually like the right term, but like Americanized restaurant style Mexican. I'm a big chimichanga fan. I like a good chimichanga. The chicken and mushroom one, about to test it if it needs anything else. I'm not a fan of mushrooms. They're okay, they're just not my favorite. I do not like eating them. Their texture is weird. Well, I bet the mushrooms think you have a weird texture too. That's fine. I'm salty, I know that much. It's like a pan-fried egg and tortillas, like nacho. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Please? Yeller. All right, yeah, I got that on the spoiler log. Let's go. This long shot is pretty insane. It's making me think a bunch of things, like, again, crossing the wasteland, I think we're going to eventually have to do. The big thing is we have Zelda's Lullaby unlocking access to a mirror shield. And I have no otherworldly clue, like, how deep that rabbit hole goes down. No hearts? What an asshole. So I've got to waste a little bit of time because I'm going to have to as a kid. So I'm going to check the hints in Lake Hylia to kind of kill a little bit of time so that when I'm a kid, I don't have that long to worry about. Use your fairy bottle. Off tequila. Shadow Temple is courage. Good to know. Strength to Dins. Got it. Ice Cavern is courage. Good to know. Our goal immediately is to go to Domain, I think. We do Market, obviously. Night Market. Oh, and Lon Lon. We do Lon Lon as well, because that is path. Anything else I've got to do? I need to buy the bomb hint. I think I'm going to check the hint, come back in during daytime, buy the bomb hint and the wallet hint. And then from there, we just head on out to Lon Lon. Deku Tree is still wisdom. I have that marked already. Fire Temple is wisdom. Jesus, dude. That's probably just dipping for one check. All right, let's check where the bomb bag is. Bomb bag is CAC. Not only CAC, but Path CAC. Valley Wallet. Got it. Do I ever live in a world where I just break into GTG and see if I can get the piece? Nice. Oh. Well, that's probably it. I think I've got to go to CAC before I go to Domain. Because I really need this bomb bag. Okay. So I think we play Serenade just to ride the owl back. Take the owl to Kakariko. Check Cuckoos. And then accept it here or there if we're doing our 10 skulls. Alrighty, what do we got here? It is 10 skulls. Okay. So that's going to be an easy bomb bag, I think. The only issue we run into is if it is not 10 skulls and it happens just to be Zambo Grotto, but I literally have done everything else. So, like, if it is that way, so be it. We also got set up for Dampe and the Sun Song Grave. I budget my time terribly in Triforce Blitz, and I get it. Then we'll get the last 2 skulls and then presumably our bomb bag. Appreciate them good luck vibes. I'll take the heart. Holy shit! Thank you so much for the subby. 7 months is wild. I really appreciate the support. That is over half a year of support. And then back into the lab. What do you got? Bomb bag, please. Holy shit, it is hammer locked. Okay. Not you. We need the boomerang, which is confusing to me because what's Jabu again? Does it really want us to get into bottom of the well? So we need ZL in some form of bottle to get something from Zora's domain. I need to go hint my strength too, I believe, which is why I'm gonna farm really quick. Where, oh where is my strength 2? I can get that as an adult, but that is... Nothing in Water Temple is in logic except for beating it without iron boots, but gold scale, right? That's not a question to Chad, that's mental to my head, sorry. We need to go do Ice Cavern anyway, so I'm gonna do that. I need to make sure I grab a blue fire on my way out so that I can unthaw King Zora, because that is where my item is for power. I'm trying to think of what actually could be like hella important for us though. Because I can full clear Gerudo Fortress. It just would be insane to me if Ice Cavern was later on the line than Deku Tree. We're also in a world where our bomb bag is locked to exactly Hammer, and that one's even more wild than the other scenario that we're in. Because like, what if the one check that we can do in Fire Temple is exactly Hammer? That shit would suck. But we also need Mirror Shield, which is why I'm like, Ice Cavern feels good for that, potentially. Look at that. We are protected. We are strong. Nope. Nope. It's gotta be the song in here, which is either gonna be Nocturne or Requiem. Final item in here would be Nutty too, but I just doubt that that's the case. Like, I just 1000% am feeling this is gonna be Nocturne. It's like, whatever, man. Now, is the item gonna be it, or is it just the song? I'm like 90% sure it's just the song. Oh, buddy. I don't know, man. All I can say is I know for a fact going back to back is definitely a mistake, but we're doing it today. So with that, let's unthaw King Zora and get exactly what we need. What do you got, buddy? Watch this be the hammer. Sometimes I amaze myself. Here we go. So not only does Fire Temple path, but it also has a piece, so that's fun. We're probably gonna have to go to Kakariko to pick up our bomb bag in the Zambo Grotto. But we should be able to get a piece without that. That's for sure. If this is the piece... You! That doesn't make any of this better. I need that. That is what I need. I guess if I get the piece, I leave now? It has to be here. If this is not a key... No, there's no way. This has to be the piece. I don't get it. I don't get how we get the math to math here. The math ain't mathin'. That's good. It's annoying, but it's good. The routing just sucks for this, because you need ZL and Hammer. But, like, is Bomb Bag Wandered then? I read it as Path. I have half a mind to just go to Gerudo Valley, go to GTG, and be done with it. I could easily see it being you need Song of Time, which is on OOT, for Song of Time for OOT. OOT for Song of Time, the other way around, so that you can do all of GTG. Yep. Fortress is dead. Cool. You. I know what it is. I know what it is. Fire. I know exactly what it is. Not 18, but 2. Yeah, I'm done with fire. Fire is my enemy now. Friendship with fire over. No, Deku 2, but I mean, I can do it. Just it, though. Because all I had to do was dip fire to get my Kokiri sword, which is bullshit. You. Yes, it did tell me there was a wallet there, but I had a 1 in 3 shot to get the thing I want. There it is. No, I'm not checking the waterfall. Why might you be asking? You and the horse that you rode in on. Here's piece 1. Worst kept secret, made it work. Math was not mathing for anything else until I realized that you had multiple paths to get over to here, as well as multiple, or you didn't need anything else besides hammer. Literally just ZL, some form of random bottle, which was there was plenty, into doing whatever I just did. Navi dive into well? You're so right, KLO. Oh my god, I'm gonna rip my nair out! I have no idea where I think these pieces are. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Maybe one is in spirit? Or shadow, I mean, not spirit. Maybe mirror shield just straight up in spirit temple? We got 30 minutes. I don't know why I'm getting all in a tizzy. We have plenty of time. But I'm coming in here because I really need to find this boomerang and Din's Fire. If I find Din's Fire, then we're truly gaming. Because then all I have to do is beat Deku Tree to get our Nocturne. And then we go into Shadow, hopefully get a piece there. And then if we beat that and we beat DC, which we have we have everything that we need to do to beat DC. But everything from this point forward is locked by having the strength. So, and we know strength is on the second strength is on the path. So coming into Spirit does make sense. Thank you. It's like dating. You can't look desperate or you just won't get the items. I know, I'm trying my best to not look desperate, but the seed's winning on that front, KLO. There's no winning for me. Fuck you. God. Leave me alone. The bait! It's every check! Surely ZL, our mirror shield's gonna be right here. Surely this is the ZL check that is locking our important items. Sometimes lucky. You. Is it gonna be strength 3? Is that what I'm like sitting on? And like maybe Deku Tree is gonna have strength 3? This has been one of the worst seeds I've had to play. The crazy thing is I know that I have to do Deku Tree. I know I have to go into Jabu, and I know I need to go into Shadow Temple. Like, What are you supposed to do in a seed like this? I do think that this seed, what it wants me to do is to do the toilet. I think the toilet's gonna have a piece, or river chest. It's one of those two that needs Song of Time. Was there not a Deku's Wisdom? No, there was. But I understand that. But my thought process was, okay, let me try and get the stuff that'll get me into Shadow Temple, and then I will do the kid stuff because I have to do the whatchamacallit. What is that called? I have to do Deku Tree to be able to get my Nocturne, but if I can get my Din's Fire as an adult, then I don't have to worry about it. That's not the case, clearly. Basically, I'm getting punished for not living and dying by my path hints. You have one item you need to get into the shadow, and you have one unfulfilled path. I understand that, but I also have Strength unlocks Din's Fire, so like, am I literally living in a world where I would rather be like, okay, I'm going to go to Deku Tree because I bet it'll have my Strength 3, or do I go to the two places that are relatively check dense and are strength locked? Like, am I wrong for thinking that way? I bet my Mirror Shield's gonna be in Light Trial too. Like, that's how punished I'm being for not just going straight to it. Like, I see why. Yeah, but if you had Din's in Strength 2 locked area, then what's in Deku? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. You make a fine point. Kalo, you make a good point. I keep like thinking it over. There is no correct answer to what else could it be. Never popped into my head that like, okay, well, like, we gotta do Deku Tree. The way I thought of is Deku Tree gives you the ability to get Nocturne, but that still means that there's an item in there. This is big too, right? This is always big. Peace right here, please. Please just be the fucking peace. I swear, I have opened so many big chests, and not a one has been important. Mother... Oh my god! Thank you. No, I do need a shield. All right, it's over. I don't have enough time. Alrighty. God, I got 2 pieces though. I got 2 pieces, and I was being stubborn on one of them. KLO is correct. Is my mirror shield at the end of Shadow? Whatever. That's so bullshit. Water Temple long shot chest. Boomerang was in here, but the invisible spikes chest. So I was close on that. Dude, those unlock hints were so bad. Bottom of the well. KLO is right on that one. What an asshole. Oh, that is the last one. Yeah, bottom of the well. That's fair. I was thinking that it was going to be toilet locked, but I guess, yeah, because it's you need your boomerang. That makes more sense. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Tri-Force Blitz. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the cool YouTube stuff that helps me grow as a creator. That was a rough one. We were close. We were so close. Just needed a little bit more. And I should have gone to Deku Tree immediately. Yeah, 18 step with Deku Spirit Jabu meds. I had those bottom of the well alarm bells going off early. That's fair. I did think about that. That is fair by KLO here. But that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye, gamers.